Hello, and welcome to another episode here at Carlisle Network Youth Church's YouTube channel. My name is Kristian, and we're changing things up a lot. So today you're just going to hang out with me. Next week you'll hang out with just Sophie and so on. So because what we realize is that we haven't really talked a lot about ourselves, and not because we think we're super interesting, but we just think that it's sort of maybe been a little bit impersonal. So we want to just sort of talk about a little bit about what's going on in our lives, and especially around this time when things are a little weird and it's, for some of us, a little rough. It feels kind of hard to have hope at times. Like things feel a little hopeless. It feels like, when are we going to get out of this? Things are lightening up, but it still feels like it's a really far and long way off, sort of getting back to whatever normal was or wasn't. And so we're just thinking about like what gives us hope, and that'll be different for all of us, but we just thought sort of a few of us would sort of share a little bit about what that means for us. So I've just been out for a run down in the lakes. It's one of my favorite things to do to clear my head. I know I've talked about that on here before. And so, yeah, I think just follow along with me over the next couple of minutes as I've sort of gave you a little clips and snippets on my phone from what was going on. And what I'm thinking and feeling as I go through that, and share a little bit about how going for a run gives me hope. All right, out running a little bit. It's a good thing when you clear your head, think about something else. Here with good friend Charlie, which you'll recognize from some videos. I'm old and fat and out of breath, but still enjoying it. So it's a great way to reset your brain and your soul and your mind. Anyway, so I'll check in a little bit later, but good fun to be out. Love it. And how about those views, huh? How about that? Is pretty unique, and this is my happy place. And I especially during this time when like COVID and all these other things, it's just like it's kind of hard to have hope at times. Like it feels kind of rough. It feels like, is this gonna end? It's easy to get sort of bogged down and just sticking around the house. And that's very understandable. And so for me, when I feel like I don't have hope, when I'm thinking this is going to last forever, or I'm feeling frustrated or hopeless and not sure what comes next, a really good thing for me is to go for a run outside. If I'm really lucky, I get to go running out in the fells like this. I know I'm spoiled because I'm old enough to have a car and a job to where I can pay for petrol and all those other things, but so when I'm out like this, it reminds me of this verse from the Bible that is probably my favorite verse that says, "For from him and through him and to him are all things, to him be the glory forever and ever." And it just reminds me that this is amazing, that God has created everything around me here, and I cannot believe that we get to enjoy this. And so I feel like I'm losing hope. I still get to come and hang out and stuff like this and remember that the God who created all this amazingness also created me and also loves me and has a plan for me and wants me and you and all of us together to enjoy all the things that he's created. And that blows my mind every time.
and that gives me hope when I remember it.
All right, that was a little bit of my day with out with Charlie running and sharing a little bit about what gives me hope. But what gives you hope? I know it's going to be different for everybody, so it's just curious what you think, what helps you, what gives you hope when you feel hopeless. Share it below, or share it on Instagram or on Facebook or wherever, because we'd love to hear from you, because I think that's something that we all struggle with at times. We feel hopeless, and so we'd love to sort of learn from each other and figure out what's going on. So do hit us up on Instagram or Facebook or wherever. Carlisle NYC is where you can find us. So we'd love to hear from you. And with that, I won't see you next week, but you'll see Sophie next week. All right. See you then. Bye-bye.